Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Alright guys, so today we're actually making my vegan take on what is hamburger helper, but kind of like the Southwest style version of it. Growing up, I used to love hamburger helper, but I always hated the ground beef part of it. I was never a fan of red meat, which I think is how the transition to being vegan was so easy for me. So today I'm actually going to be making you guys my take on it. Vegan, of course. So without further ado, guys, if you guys can hit the subscribe button down below and let's get into our ingredients. Don't mind the water in the background, but for today's ingredients, we have some rotini pasta here. This is actually my favorite type of pasta, shape, brand, everything. And then also we have some beefless grounds from Gardein, and then we have 2 cans of mild rotel. Like we've discussed previously, your girl does not like spicy. And then also we have the Daiya deluxe cheese sauce in the cheddar style. For Daiya, they come in a few different types, so you can kind of play with what you like. I've done the zesty one before, but I always come back to this one. So if you guys can see our water boiling in the back, I'm actually just gonna toss in our pasta. I wanna say we have about half a box here, so I'm just gonna dump the whole thing in. And then we're just gonna, wait for that to reboil and give it a good stir. Now that our pasta's going, I'm actually gonna get into our groundless crumbles here. So I'm gonna put my pan on about medium-high heat, right up there. And then we're just gonna drop in some olive oil and let that heat up in the pan. And then we're just gonna go in with some garlic after, and then we'll throw in our crumbles. So guys, now that our oil's all heated up in the pan, I'm just gonna drop in some garlic. And I like a good amount of garlic. And we're just gonna give this a good little mix around here. Put it in that oil. And then since I don't want to kill the garlic completely, I'm just going to add in my crumbles. The best thing I love about this is that this meal is so fast. You know how hamburger helper traditionally is 15 minutes or less? This itself is 15 minutes or less. If you already have your water boiling, you'll be done in 10 minutes, which is amazing in my book. So I'm just gonna let the crumbles kind of, heat up in that garlic and just break down the frozen pieces that you see here. It's a good little way to get out some aggression. So yeah, just let this cook down, and you don't want to season it at this point, just because once we add in our cans of rotel, it kind of spikes up the salt, so you definitely do not want to add salt to this dish. So now our crumbles have cooked down nicely. They have a nice little golden brown color. So next I'm just going to add in both cans of rotel, and I don't think I mentioned it, but there's actually half a bag of Gardein crumbles in here. You can use whatever vegan crumbles that you like. I just prefer the Gardein ones. So yeah, I'm just going to add in my rotel. Alright, so now that I've added both cans of rotel in, I'm just going to give this a nice good stir. And then I'm also actually going to turn down the heat to super low. I'm just gonna go drain our pasta quick, and then we'll add in our cheese sauce. Next, I'm gonna be adding in our cheese sauce. If you guys have never used the Daiya cheese sauce, 3 actually come in a pack. I'm gonna be using all 3 today. Normally, if it's a single serving, I'll just use 1, but you honestly cannot go wrong with this stuff at all. So I'm gonna start adding in our cheese sauce here. It's literally like liquid Velveeta. Alright, so that's 1 packet down. I'm just going to add in the other 2, and then I'll come show you guys what it looks like once it's all mixed together. So now that all 3 packages have been added, this is where you want to season it. Of course, I'm going to go in with my Flavor God garlic lovers. Per usual, Flavor God, if you're listening to this, I use your products in every single video. Send your girl some stuff. So yeah, you just want to put a nice good amount, just because the cheese can be kind of strong, so this kind of, breaks it down to tasting a little bit like regular cheese. So yeah, you just want to give this a good stir. And the juice from the rotel is really gonna help it kind of loosen up a little. And just gonna keep stirring. I know I referenced this dish as like, you know, hamburger helper. I'm gonna be calling it something else when it goes into like the video description, just because I don't want any of you guys to come for me in the comments. Yeah, I just try to relate it to like, you know, normal everyday things that, you know, people are more used to. So yeah, this video title will be definitely something different than like vegan hamburger helper. So yeah, and then so this is how our mixture is gonna look, and now we're just gonna add in our pasta. This whole process is just adding in our pasta. Just gonna add it in. And then we are just going to give it a good stir. I honestly love this recipe. I think I make this maybe like 3 times a month. It's so quick and easy. It's just like one of those things where like, you know, you come home from work, you don't want to cook. You can literally make this in a big batch and eat it over throughout the week, and it's amazing. This is honestly like one of the biggest recipes that I do when people are like, oh, vegan food? Gross. Like, oh no. People will eat this and they'll just be like, oh my god, that was vegan? Like, no idea. Couldn't even tell you that it wasn't. But it's just so funny. A lot of people get a misconception that vegan food isn't good food, but if you ask me, this looks pretty good. And that's it, guys. There you go. All right, guys, that's all I have for you guys today. I hope you guys enjoyed my take on a Southwest vegan hamburger helper. It's probably gonna be like something like a chili mac, something like that. Haven't finalized the name yet, but if you guys like this recipe, give this video a thumbs up. If you guys want to see more like it, please let me know down below in the comments. If you guys have any other recipe ideas that you want to see, also let me know down in the comments, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.